Hey, it's Blaine, and today I want to talk about a more serious topic. It's something that I've been through personally, and something I'd like to help other people with. And we're going to talk about abusive relationships and how to deal with them. Because, like I said, I've personally been through it, and I don't want anybody to go through that. So I'm not going to go into details about what happened to me, just because I don't feel comfortable with that. But I'm going to do my best to help others. So, like I said in my high school dropout video, you need to focus on your mental health, not your partner's. I did that way too much in my relationship. I put their mental health above mine. And that is something you do not need to do, because it will only hurt you more, and it will make them feel like they have power over you. So, focus on your mental health. Don't let them control you. They might have so much blackmail against you, but you just have to own up to it. Yeah, they might have these things on me, but I can't keep going on like this. It may get so bad where you want to die. I've been there. It's not worth it. Nobody's worth your life. Nobody should be the reason that you end your life. It's just not worth it. They're not worth it. So, just, no matter what they have against you, you have to stay strong. You have to show them that they cannot control you no matter what. They may have so much against you. They may have photos of you, videos of you, and things that you said that you either didn't mean or you don't want people to know. But you just gotta make sacrifices sometimes, especially when it comes to your mental health. And on my channel, I'm gonna probably be talking about mental health a lot, because it's something that I've had a lot of trouble with, and I want to help as many people as possible. So, just prepare for that. There will be silly videos every now and then, but I will be talking about mental health a lot, just so you know that ahead of time. Like I said, put yourself first. Put your mental health first, no matter what they do. If I personally have not been in a physically abusive relationship, but if you are, tell somebody immediately. That is something you do not need to hide, because that's way too much. Because not only are they hurting you physically, but they're obviously hurting you emotionally and mentally. And you do not need to allow somebody to do that to you. So tell somebody, whether it be a friend, an adult, even if you're still another adult, tell somebody, because you do not deserve to go through that. My mom has gone through a lot of that, and I saw how it badly damaged her, and I do not want anyone to go through that. Nobody deserves that. So just stay strong. Don't listen to your abusive partner. Don't let them hurt you. I know it seems impossible, but you are stronger than you think. Just do not allow them to have power over you. Don't let them realize that this person isn't the strongest. I can control them. I can make them do what I want. You don't need to allow them to put you in that position. Stand up. Even if you don't stand up to them, get somebody else to do it for you. Get a friend, or get the police involved if you must. I didn't, but that's all up to you. if you don't get the police involved, at least get a friend involved. Please tell somebody. Don't try to deal with it by yourself, because that's something you cannot handle alone. You need to tell somebody. I hate being dependent, but sometimes you have to. And especially in an abusive relationship, you have to depend on others and not your abusive partner. You may think that you love them, you want to spend the rest of your life with them, you hope and you feel like they can change. Even if they can change, you do not need to stick around to figure out, because it could take them years to change, it could take them months to change, they could never change. You do not need to stick around to find out. Just believe in yourself. Stay strong. Don't let anybody push you or make you do things that you don't want to do. Just speak up. There are still some people I haven't told. And that's okay. You don't have to tell everybody. Just tell, even if it's just one person, tell somebody about what you're going through. Don't hide bruises. Don't hide your emotions. Go to a friend or somebody that you trust and say, this is what's going on. I don't want to hide it. I need help. Like I said, you do not have to get the police involved at all. That is 100% up to you. Don't let somebody try to tell you to get the police involved, because you need to be comfortable with that decision. You have to make that decision for yourself. You do not need to let other people make that decision for you. You just need people to support you and be there for you. And just have somebody pull you out of the water when you're under. Because that's the most important thing. Is focusing on your mental health and having somebody there to help you when you can't help yourself. Because I know a lot of people think that they can handle things on their own, but sometimes you just need somebody there. Even if you hate having people see you when you're in a dark place, never think you can handle things on your own, because there are some things that you can't. So, abusive relationship or not, no matter what you're going through, if it's bad and you know you can't get yourself out of it, get help. Get a friend. Call a lifeline. Do something. Just whatever you can do to get yourself out of whatever is hurting you. It doesn't always have to be something that's physically hurting you. You need to focus on what's emotionally hurting you too. So if somebody's beating you, or if somebody's just calling you names and making you feel like you're nothing, that's just the same as being beat. You need to focus on yourself. Stop focusing on that person. Don't let them tell you that they are more important than you are, because they're not. You are the most important person. You focus on yourself. And if you are somebody that has ever abused somebody, you also need to focus on yourself. You need to get your life together. And you cannot continue to hurt people to make yourself feel better, because you will just keep making yourself weaker. You think that you are this strong person that can control people, but you're scared and weak. You're not as strong as you think you are. You're not as brave as you think you are. You're not as scary as you think you are. You focus on yourself. Get your facts straight. Do not hurt yourself. Do not hurt others. Focus on yourself. Think, why do I want to do these things to these people? And once you figure that out, figure out how you can steer away from that and not do that. And just try to help yourself first. And that's the most important thing. Whether you're the abusive one or you're the person who's getting abused. This is something that I'm always going to say on my channel, and you may get tired of hearing it, but it's just so important for people to hear. Focus on yourself and focus on your mental health. That is the number one thing that anybody should focus on. Don't let anybody tell you how to deal with your life unless they are doing it to help, and even then, just make sure you're comfortable with it. You need to get help, but you also have to make sure you're comfortable with the help that you're getting. You just have to stay strong and realize that I don't need this, I need something else. And then you have to work. You have to work so hard to get what you want and what you need, because you cannot just snap your fingers and have whatever you want. You have to work to get there. You can't just lay in bed and say, I'm so sad, I just want to get better, and not do anything to get better. You have to do it yourself. Nobody can save you. They can help you, but they can't save you. You have to save yourself. You have to be your own hero. I know you think many people have saved your life. I'd understand if they physically did, but nobody emotionally saves your life except you. You make that decision. Only you make that decision. That's all. Nobody can tell you what and what not to do. You have to make the correct decision. You gotta go with your gut and your heart. And you really need to focus on you. I know I've been saying this a lot in this video, but that's something I can't stress enough. You have to focus on you. So stay strong. Focus on yourself and your mental health. Don't let anybody hurt you. Because no matter what you think, you are so strong. You deserve the world. You deserve to be happy. Okay? And nobody can tell you otherwise. Don't listen to anybody who tries to tell you otherwise. Listen to me as somebody who has been through a lot of things. You are strong. You can do this. You can get out of the abusive relationship. You can get out of your depressive state. You can help yourself. You just have to want it bad enough. And once you realize you want it bad enough, you realize you can work for it. And when you realize you can work for it, you realize you can reach it. So, like I said, stay strong. Focus on yourself and your mental health. And don't give up. I've wanted to give up many, many times. But the bad memories in our life are just as important as the good memories. They make us who we are. You probably wouldn't be the person you are today if it weren't for your bad memories. You become stronger because of the bad memories. You grow. And that's something I didn't really understand, but now I do. And I really want others to, because it's what you deserve. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be free. And you deserve to be able to focus on yourself and help yourself and not have to depend on others. Like I said, there will be times where you have to depend on others, but there will also be times where you have to depend on yourself. And it gets really hard and really confusing. I get that 100% because I was the same way. But there are just times when you need somebody, and there are times when you need yourself, and there are times when you need both. So just sit down and think, what do I need? What will help me feel better? What will help me get out of this situation? So if you're in an abusive relationship, tell somebody. It can be one person, it can be many people, it can be the world. You can tell the world and write novels and do whatever you want and share your story. There's nothing wrong with sharing your story. Just never fake it. Never, ever fake it, because that hurts people like me that have been through that kind of stuff, because you're doing it for the fame and recognition, and you want people to believe that you are the strong person, and you may be the strongest person in the world, but that doesn't mean you have the right to fake it. So please, if you do want to share your story, make sure it is your story and don't exaggerate anything. So this might be the end of the video. I'm gonna say it again. I've been saying it for the video, for like the entirety of the video. But focus on yourself. Focus on your mental health. You have to make yourself happy. You have to take control of whatever is bringing you down, and you have to overcome it. So just stay strong and keep smiling. Bye.